All right, hey everybody, welcome to ESPN's Over the Ball. I'm Kevin Flint. It is Over the Ball Alumni Week here in the ESPN studios. A couple of Division III standouts from MLSsoccer.com and Howler Magazine. John Bolster and a media titan, basically, Mr. Grail Hallett, the mighty might of the midfield. Well, boys, let me get to my first touch. I talk to myself like a crazy man in the studio, so it's nice to have some people to look at and talk to.
You do seem lonely on some of your broadcasts.
I am. I'm a lonely man.
Isolated.
I'm a lonely man living in my big gold-plated hut way up in the hill. And Higuain with a great bicycle kick,
my
man.
goodness.
So fast. I mean, that was, you talk about like a quarterback with quick release. That was the fastest flick of the ball. Because the first touch, the ball was played a little behind him.
Yeah.
Go figure, to go back to our earlier argument. And then he just gets it up and boom.
Usually I'm not a big fan of the bicycle kick because it's some long, drawn-out, dramatic shank into the stands. In this case,
I don't know who you're playing with.
No, this was really but this was a really practical bicycle kick.
Yeah, it was the only thing he could do in that moment.
Yeah,
It's functional.
Exactly. Yes.
Right. Yeah, it was
functional.
spectacular.
So, I mean, you talk about Klinsmann. We've been critical of Klinsmann, but to drop Donovan, but to bring Wando was for that exact purpose, that exact moment in
Put
time.
chances like that away.
Flinny.
And poor Wando, a great warrior. It was a bummer.
It was harder to miss that chance.
Oh, listen to you.
Than it was to
Listen to you.
He was practically under the bar.
You would have skied that thing, man.
Dude,
snow.
He was about a foot off. Go back and look at it.
I'll tell you this though, he had Courtois bearing down on him, 6'7" Courtois cutting down the angle.
They didn't have any 6'7" keepers in Division III. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that right now, Grail.
Oh wait, we got to talk about a couple of the LA offseason acquisitions.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well-
the butcher of Holland,
Nigel de Jong.
Nigel de Jong, who basically,
Yeah.
if you're within a 10-foot radius, his leg will find your chest.
He'll get in trouble this year because
Oh.
MLS is physical, but I feel it's like a good all-American physicality. Guys just get stuck in clean.
Appreciated some good contact.
Well, did you see the sending off of the guy on Seattle for the two-footed
Yes.
tackle, which, by the way, is right in de Jong's wheelhouse?
It's one of his go-to moves.
Oh, it's a total go-to
I
move.
like-
Feet off the ground and then scissor action by the guy's leg.
You know what? I was kind of known for a 2-foot tackle indoors because you would just stand somebody up, but not like not projectile,
studs up.
not studs up. But I tell you something, that tackle 10 years ago would have not been called because he didn't get the man. He did put his boots up and he was
right.
spread
And
eagle.
He won the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, he won the ball, and it was sort of like a non-issue, but you can't tackle that way anymore.
Right.
But I think 10 years ago, you wouldn't even have gotten a call there.
He could have easily broken his leg.
Yeah, there's a reason that they
Yeah.
legislated that out of the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, 10 years ago, that was a
Right.
legal tackle,
Right.
probably.
Right.
Well, just get on with it. He
Yeah.
missed you.
Yeah, and a
Keep going.
loaf of bread was 50 cents, and yeah, okay.
Listen to you. And how about Seattle? I think it's so much pressure on Jesse Marsh.
I mean, Jordan Morris.
Jordan Morris. Hey,
Same initials.
Yeah.
That's number 3.
Jesse Marsh.
Put it on the board, Grell.
Frank, keep tabs on this, please.
Jordan. Frank's the producer.
We need one of those tickers that's for the national debt.
Do you guys know what Jordan Marsh
Times
is?
Square.
Yeah, Times Square ticker with Flinty's faux pas.
Jordan Marsh was a clothing store in Boston.
Boston. No, Jordan Marsh.
I am hoping in our lifetime that we have a World Cup here in the United States. So hopefully
I think it's looking good.
There's a good chance of it.
there's a good chance maybe just come back to sanity. But there's no way you can take it away from Qatar or Russia, unfortunately.
It's not looking that way at the moment, but you never know what's going to happen. There's a long time between now and 2022.
There's a long time between now and our next
They
podcast.
keep showing that segment, that great Jeremy Chef segment on Qatar and the abuses, and I feel like the more and more they
that
show
gets publicized.
Oh,
yeah.
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 I just keep trying to pick this conversation up, and he just keeps bringing it down.
Well, here, I'll bring it up for you, Kevin.
Sorry, brother.
Torture,
Sorry,
abuse,
Human rights violations.
Human rights.
It sounded like
We're
Dick
talking
Cheney.
soccer.
Sorry.
That's all the time we have today on Over the Ball. Remember, you can tweet us at Over the Ball, like us on Facebook. Make me one of your favorites. You make it a favorite, and then it happens.
You've always been one of mine.
You're one of mine too, guys. We'll talk to you next time, everybody. I'm Kevin Flint for Over the Ball. We'll see you.